Hello everyone and welcome to another SCPH replay sent in by the community, and this time gonna be a PVZ on Triton. And let's introduce our players on the bottom rights on that red sauce, looking edgy with that dark nexus. It's gonna be Stone, gonna be bringing in a new age of technology here in Triton. In the meantime, on the top left, it's gonna be AgentX instead, playing that Mech Zerg one more time. So guys, it's been a fun one. We were able to finish up WESG, even though we did have a few technical issues here, there, and everywhere. It was still fun to do a local broadcast. Hopefully, they pick up more partners into the region in the future instead of having their own. But, you know, it is what it is, and good luck to Mr. Ender defending his crown nationally, looking to defend his crown regionally in WESG next month. Anyway though, Stone looking to set on up, will put up a Forge first! And my money here is gonna be a Cannon Rush coming into this game. Back in the day, Forge Fast Expand was the show. Get a cannon as well as get that Nexus point. But now it's easier to tech on up, get some units at the same time. So it isn't as prevalent as before. This Cannon Rush is gonna be a little difficult because the creep is already spread all around here in that main base. But still, the probe gonna get the scouts, looking for an opportunity, looking for a spot to actually put down that pylon. Spawning pool gonna be there, and here we go with the pylon. AgentX gonna see this immediately. It is in her sightline so far, and now two pylons are up. You want to have that second pylon just in case one of them does go down, because the drone pool will be en route, and it is gonna be 4 drones. It's pretty efficient, but no, this has to be AgentX getting more stone. Gonna be whipping out a few more pylons along the way. Did cancel one, wasting a few minerals. And here we go with the photon cannon set on up. Now the thing to note is these pylons are gonna be protecting the photon cannon, but this is so much. He's using so much minerals for these photon cannons, huh? And behind this, you will have the probe, get a simulator as well. So he is gonna go for the macro play, gonna get some gas, interesting enough. Sometimes in this situation, you want to go all in, but no, it's time to build a base outside your base. Gateway gonna be coming on out. Photon cannons are there as well, and this will force AgentX to only stay on that main base. Can a drone go for a run one by? Oh no, this poor drone will get caught, and to the high ground we go. So for now, Photon Cannon is going to be defending from below, and this is really looking good here for Stone in terms of his cannon rush. I feel like he did waste a lot of unnecessary pylons there and then, but it also did mitigate the fact that AgentX did pull those drones in the first place. But now in response, Spine Crawlers versus Photon Cannons. It is going to be tower defense versus tower defense, and the extractor will be the first target. We do see the probe going to be a cheeky one. Queen gonna go for the pokes, and in the meantime, we might see some stalkers, some zealots. That's what the gas is potentially for. But still, he's not really using that assimilator. He only builds it. Not gonna get much out of that one. Might want to get some gas in the first place. And here we go with the Spine Crawlers. They're in a good range. They are a little bit more efficient right now compared to the Photon Cannons, because they are just right beside each other and came out in time with each other. So really the sync was there. Still though, AgentX playing this as defensively as possible. Knows there is a wall of cannons outside. We also see the Zealot coming on out as well. The Spine Crawler though are there, so this can't be into the worker line. So really, a good reaction here from AgentX. It's a very, very subtle approach, but she didn't panic, and she's able to still defend. Now how many cannons is it? 6 cannons, 900 minerals, 6 pylons, 1.5k. 1.5k minerals just for this fortification. So Stone right now, gonna be a little behind in that sec, but he is playing this well in terms of the macro. I really like to see this from a cheese player, that they macro on behind so they can go for a little bit of the surprise factor. You can't just go for the run on by. But look at this, very cheeky here from AgentX. Gonna be putting down a hatchery just below the base. And now, maybe Stone is gonna be way too focused here, trying to take care of the Spine Crawler. Doesn't notice, doesn't scout around the map. Might be an opportunity here for AgentX to tech on up and get those minerals. But oh no, the Spine Crawler under the rest, gonna be flaming right now, backing on out. But good Burrow Micro gonna be enough in the first place. Anyway though, we are on lair tech here for AgentX. A Roach Warren is out as well. And honestly, Stone might be wondering, how is he getting this many minerals and gas? Resources are abound. Spine Crawler going for the poke overload. Gonna be able to get that scout onto that main base. And can the Spine Crawler stay alive? Shield Battery though in play, and the Talarim gonna be happy about this one. So really the dark, edgy Photon Cannon as well as Shield Battery skin. Looking good, looking great. But I'd love to see if Stone will actually be ballsy enough to decide to expand into their natural. But still, roaches are out. Can be good against these stalkers. Still though, it is a tug of war between our two players. In the meantime, on the backhand side, still only one gas here for Stone. Not too efficient in terms of those probes. He can go for a second base at any time, but still, he's too focused getting shield batteries and pylons. Speaking of shield batteries, here we go yet again. I would love to see him go for warp gate research, huh? Like, this is very interesting. He's not going for warp gate research. He's only chronoing out this gateway. It'll be a lot more efficient if he actually just went for the 50-50 minerals and a gas marker. And this is a problem sometimes for some cheesers when they're way too focused and they feel like they're getting any success. They forget about their game, they forget about their macro. And now, it might be time for AgentX to forget about anything else and build up Nidus network. So honestly, this is looking very bad for Stone. If this Nidus network is unmitigated or unhampered, that main base is gonna go down and there is no production here for Stone anywhere else. That's why I said it might be cheeky if you put your Nexus there and then anyway, gonna be able to mine on nuts, gonna be able to defend just in case against these Nidus openings. Anyway though, Ravagers going for the toss. And here we go with the Nidus Worm. It is inside though of that Photon Cannon, so AgentX might have wanted to pick that a little better or bring it closer to the Nexus point. Anyway, Photon Cannon right behind, playing defensively. Second Nidus Worm is gonna go out as well. And these Ravagers just poking away. I like this. The Roaches are tanky, yes, but the Ravagers do have that artillery aspect of them. And now, here we go with the Bile again. One miss micro here for Stone, gonna make a difference. Oh, the Ravager though does go down, and now the Stalker will fall as well. It's a 1-to-1 trade. And here we go with the Nidus Worm. Zerglings are there. And it's very good here for AgentX. Using different kinds of techs for different kinds of attack. Gonna go for the probe line. It is gonna be a pull. The Photon Cannon is gonna be in on roots. But at the same time, these are gonna be Zerglings that can get the hits. She only needs to go for the workers instead of that cannon. And this is gonna be even trades all abound. Stone though has enough Nexus points. Has enough minerals added for a new Nexus points. And at the same time, he uses that one up. And this is gonna be very, very delicate here for our red Protoss. A tug of war between the two. And honestly, these Stalkers can pack a punch if these eggs don't hatch in time. Anyway though, Nidus Worm gonna be ready to go yet again with another wave of attackers. And this Roach Warren gonna be the target. Spinecrawler though, gonna be able to uproot and go on down. Queen is out and about, Zerglings there as well. But what is happening here to AgentX? What's with the micro? The Zerglings, come on, put them in a good spot. The Roach Warren though is burning on up. And now, in the meantime, on the backhand side, here we go with the Roaches and the Ravagers. Now, time to make this as cheeky as can be. Get one drone, put it in the Nidus network, and just expand here instead behind the Protoss. This is an Artosis Pylon. We do finally get Warp Gate research. And on the flip side, oh no, Stone! You have made a grave mistake, my friend. Stone did not keep with the minerals, did not notice how much he had, and he just went for more Stalkers, went for more shield batteries, keeping the queue going. Come on, you can cancel this. You can still cancel this, but no, he won't have enough for a Nexus point, and now his main base will go down. AgentX taking my advice post-game, and it's gonna be time to expand on the Protoss' base. I just love this. Big mistakes there for Mr. Stone. He played a pretty good cannon rush at the start, but it all ends when a cheese just gets way too much to your head. Of course, all of this will go down, but at the same time, this is gonna be AgentX right now cleaning up on the tech. Oh. Honestly, I would have liked if AgentX didn't break this, because she knew she was gonna be safe here. Puts the spawning pool all the way here, gonna be putting up some free tumors as well. Now we do get a reset, but still, Stone looking worse for wear. It seems like the elements, the tides, have chiseled them away. Because now we are gonna get an adept here and now from our Protoss player. But this is looking really grim for Stone. AgentX on one base right now, getting enough economy. The second base here, coming on out, has cleaned up where the Protoss started. And honestly, this has to be the beginning and the end. Unless these Stalkers get maximum value. Finally, the natural does get spotted. And this base will go down eventually to those Photon Disruptors. But at the same time, we are going to see a reset. And now AgentX is completely prepared for this. Spine Crawlers, up to 4 of them, going to be out in front. And these drones looking to get as much minerals as they can. And now this is just a matter of the time. Stone cannot do anything whatsoever. And this is the problem with the cannon rush. If you're too hyper-focused, you make this big mistake. And that is your show. In the meantime though, AgentX gonna be able to relocate. Cheeky with a nice network goes on to the other side. And this looks really good here for the Blue Zerg. This has to be a GG already. But we are gonna see how she is gonna win this out. These Spine Crawlers are gonna be the stars of the show. And we do see the Roach there as well. But in the meantime, the Stalkers are coming already. And what do we have in terms of the unit counts? Not much here for our Protoss players. Gonna call the GG already. Nothing else to do. Gonna be tossing out that well played. Defending well, AgentX gonna take that victory. So honestly, a good cannon rush. But the follow-up, too subpar. Warp Gate could have gone on out. Could have gotten that second next point. Could have protected those probes a little better. And honestly, a Nexus on the Zerg's Natural would have been not a bad idea. Anyway though, it's been Daks. That's been the game. And I'll see you guys in the next one.